This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 5 of building Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. This issue is going to be a small self-contained build. We are starting on the seat. It says it's the left seat, so that will be the driver's seat, being that it's an American car. And it looks like a fairly small self-contained sort of thing. It's only 3 parts by the looks of it to put together. So before we get to that, we shall have a look, not at the magazine, we're going to do that next time when there's another small self-contained build, but in this pack came a couple of other things. The first thing that came is what I understand to be the Look at This Build Series magazine, which tells you all about what's happening in it and what's going to be in each issue and things like that, as well as probably a one-to-one scale picture of Eleanor itself, or herself itself. I don't know. I can't really tell because for some reason this is all in German. And my German is pretty much non-existent. So yeah. Yes, I don't know anything about that at all. If you read German, then feel free, pause on any of these pictures and have a look. In the magazine it says, because that's almost magazine, isn't it? It's build instructions and stuff about the cars and yeah, stuff about the model and all the things. I can tell from the pictures that it's got the engine, it's got lights, it's got steering, it's got another thing and dashboard and pedals and more steering. Again, I don't know why it's got 2 pictures of the steering wheel. NOS in the boot, and yeah, it's going to look like a lovely kit. That's what's, coming in issue 2 or whatever. That is that. Gifts included in the subscription. A poster, which I shall show you in a moment. That's already arrived. A folder, cup, which is interestingly one of the thermal cups. It looks better. Oh, it's even got USB thing, maybe. With thing to keep it warm. Maybe is that like a heat pad that you put it on? That would be very interesting. And another number plate from a different vehicle, which is obviously this vehicle, but it will go along with the XO1 and kit and the DeLorean number plates that I've got collecting. So yeah, the poster is unfortunately folded, but obviously that's the only way they could get it in the packet. So we have here a nice picture of Eleanor against the city skyscape. Yeah, it is a nice looking car, I must admit. I actually prefer the look of the vehicle, the Mustang, to the Dodge Charger that Fox very much likes. But it's a much sleeker, I'd say more modern design. I think it's actually it might be 3 years older, I think. I think this is the 67. Can't remember now, but yeah. So that is what we've got from there. Bonus stuff and upcoming information. I'll get this out of the packet and we'll see about putting it together. Yes, so we have 3 parts to this. A rubbery back. I assume that's the back. It looks like the back. For some reason, this has got an off-centered bar across it. I don't know why that is. And we've got a shiny metal bit that goes in the middle. So that is going to go against there to begin with. Bit like that. Go that way round. Yeah, we've got holes that these posts are going to go into if you get it lined up just right. Just like that there. Then we will use, we've only got one type of screw, so we know which one that's going to be. We've got 4 screws to put through here. Let's get those out of there. We've got 5 screws in the pack, so that makes sense to use 4 of them. The other bit is obviously not going to be screwed in place. Interesting. So yeah, those posts were just for locating it. Screw holes go elsewhere. Yeah, just at the top and in the middle there. It's a different way of doing the seat. Previous partwork 1/8 scale seats that I've built have been done a little bit differently. This hasn't got, for instance, any foam padding in it that the Knight Rider kit had in each of the seats. I don't remember doing the DeLorean also had foam in it. Ecto, yeah, I think Ecto 1 had foam in it. I don't remember the Dodge Charger seat. There's only the one in there. I don't remember building that at all, so it may or may not have had some foam padding. I don't know. So that's there. We've got this metal bit sticking, or that's like plastic, but the metal looking bit sticking out there, which just goes through there. What else locks in? Just got a couple of bits. They're just going to locate in place. So everything just sort of lines up. Go in there. It feels like it should go in there, but I'm not entirely certain. It's about there, isn't it? It feels like something should lock in place, but it isn't. Unless I've put those screws in the wrong holes, and I shouldn't have done that. Let me just double check now. Yes, those screws weren't screw holes. They were holes for the pins. So let's go back and do it correctly. Take that out of there. So some of this was being used how I thought it was, and some of it isn't. Always pay attention to the instructions, like I always do. It doesn't go in there though. Can't go in there. That's not going to hold in there. Yeah. Not those. Those are those. It is down there. So that is actually going to go in there and hold that in place. Just doesn't feel like it's tightening into up against anything, but it obviously is. That's what the instructions say. So that's what I should do. So yeah, the 3 pins that I was looking at on here are going to go into those pins, and that will sort of stretch that out a bit and hold that in place as well. That's why it wasn't lining up. Well, it was lining up, but it wasn't going anywhere because those holes were taken up with the screws, not the blob that should be going into it. There we go. That one, and that one. And that is actually black, painted black on the edge of it, so it blends in with there. It just makes sure it all lines up. So that is that. That is the seat completed. I should keep the spare screw for later. I don't know why this is angled like that. I can't. Don't know. But there we have the start of the driver's seat. It's what it is. It looks good. I'm happy with it. The chrome is not the best, finish around the edge there, but once it's in place, it will be lovely, no doubt. So that's that. Stick around for the next part where we're going to be playing with the wheel again, adding the disc brake to that. But there'll be other part works happening in between this and that. So enjoy those, and I shall see you soon for something else. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.